Hey guys, my name is Pierre from Can Am Spyder and welcome to the Spyder Shop.
Where'd you go, what'd you do late last night?
In this video, we're going to be covering the installation of the ultimate floorboard for your Can Am Spyder F3. We've done this in the past because we originally the ultimate floorboard was meant for people that had pegs and not people that had or riders that had the OEM floorboards. We had a big demand to be able to adapt our floorboard, the ultimate floorboard, to the OEM mount bracket. You have to understand that if you have a peg and if you have the OEM or the BRP floorboards, the bracket that holds it down to that tubing is different. The angles is different, the way it holds it is different as well. So what we've done is that we've made a special spacer that will now allow you to bring the ultimate floorboard to the bracket that held down your OEM floorboard. And that's what we're going to cover in this video. The bracket that holds down the OEM floorboard actually sits lower and on a different angle than the one that holds down the peg. So that leaves you with a space of about 2 to 3 inches that we had to fill. So this is a spacer that we've gone ahead and made. It's actually 2 pieces, but it will come pre-assembled for you, ready for the install. Along with your 2 brackets, you'll be getting some new 10 millimeter bolts. By the way, if you're wondering about the background and why it's different than in the other videos that we've made in the past, well, we're actually expanding. We took up the space that was next to us and we added an extra 700 square feet to be able to work and do installation. With the season starting, kicking off, we noticed that we had a lot of walk-ins. Even when we had snow in Montreal, people were showing up at the door and looking forward to coming back during the spring and the summer and getting installed done. It was getting a little bit cramped where we were. We had 35 by 35, and with the store and all the new products that we have, it was really tight to move. And as soon as we had a couple of people in the shop, everybody was knocking elbows. So when the opportunity came that we could take the door next door, then we went ahead and do that. So it's very modest again. Lighting is not the best. We're still working on that, but we'll be ready for this season. Now I just want to give you a visual of what we're going to be looking for here, what we're going to be doing. Let me put this like profile here. So this is the mounting that we're going to be doing now. And our ultimate floorboard, when it will be, like this level, your bracket is going to be down here for your OEM floorboard. So we got that space that we need to make up. And this is what it's going to look like. That spacer is actually going to come down here and, make everything level and secure. In this version of the ultimate floorboard, when you buy it for the OEM floorboards, you're also going to get one of these little aluminum blocks. It's actually a spacer for your brake pedal, and that will give you an option if you want to raise it or not, depending on how used your brakes are or whatever, and just your comfort level in general. So you're going to get that little aluminum block and a couple of screws so you can raise your brake pedal if needed. First step is quite easy. You got your OEM floorboard just like this one here, and you've got these screws just in there like that. And the first thing I'm going to ask you to do is simply remove the 2 bolts. While you do that, I'm going to have my breakfast of champion. Somebody knocked on the door, breakfast was calling. Go work. Now this is good. It's eggs, tomatoes, lettuce, cheese. It's like a morning club sandwich. Really good. Keep working. You finished yet? No? So what we have here is the 2017 F3 Limited. It belongs to a friend of mine and he brought it in. We did a couple of things on this bike. We did the windshield, big windshield. We also did a tank pad. We did the gas cap right here, looking really good. And we did some mounts here for the GPS and for a cell phone. So we're down to the floorboards here, the video, the installation, and you can see this one is partially installed. I've just removed the 2 bolts here to show you that this is what it's going to look like. And if we go underneath, Let me try to zoom in on that right here. All right, see, you got your bracket down here, so you get a good visual of where we're going at. This is a good shot of the ledge that you're left with once you've removed the floorboard. So we're going to go ahead and, install that pre-assembled bracket. There's only one way this can go in, and we've left some U-shaped cutouts here so you can actually get your socket in there. You're going to need a 17mm socket to use 2 of these bolts, and just go ahead and put it like this. I'm going to be using an extension on my ratchet. It's just going to make things a lot easier to get in there. You'll notice that we've replaced the lock nut with the flange nut. We like these ones a little bit better, although we did advise people to put some white grease and go slowly when you work with the nylon lock nut. Some of you who didn't do that had some issues, and we wanted to make this as easy as possible. So this is the new flange nut hardware. So like I said, this part is already installed. You've seen that in the other video. You're just going to switch your board down now, and it's going to fall dead center in those holes. And we'll just go ahead and put our hardware, and that's going to be finished for the installation. That was easy enough. That was for the riders that have OEM floorboards and want to install the ultimate floorboard. Simple modification, only takes minutes to do that. Like I said, at the end of this video, I'll put the original installation of the ultimate floorboard so you can have a link to both of them, not knowing which one you're going to see first, but I'll do the same thing on both videos to create a loop so you can get to all the videos. So please check us out on YouTube. We have like over 400 videos already, over 3,000 subscribers on YouTube, so we thank you very much for that. From our humble Spyder shop here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I wish you a nice riding season for 2018, and I hope to see you somewhere on the roads. My name is Pierre from Can Am Spyder Accessories.com.